Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the Master's Guide to Riding the Sparrow. I know I am not a YouTuber who does Destiny videos or tutorials for that matter, but today I'm here to share my expertise with the Sparrow. With the upcoming SLR, the Sparrow Racing League in December in a few days, I thought it was about time I finally show everyone my knowledge of the Sparrow. And I thought I'd love to try that lovely game. If you've learned something new, click the like button. If you knew everything, please tell me down below in the comments that you know everything in this video that has been shown. Or tell me what you learned, or if there's any more secrets that I don't know. But anyway, let's get on with this. I've brought you here, Amanda Holiday, to talk about the first part of this guide. There are 4 types of sparrows you need to be concerned about. First and foremost, there are these things, the green ones. The ones that have no fucking purpose being in your inventory at this point, because all they do is accelerate and break, and they have the worst boost and durability out of all the sparrows you have. The second type of sparrow that you have are blue ones. These, unlike the green ones, do have lateral movements, which is as you can see from right here, they jump left to right, as well as break and boost, and they're just slightly better. But again, you shouldn't be touching these either. The third type of sparrow are the purple ones, the majority of what everyone in Destiny will have. Some of these only have lateral movements, and others have what they call the tumblers. Here are the sparrows that I carry with me, and as you can see, most of these have the tumblers, such as the tumbler. Any of the light runners are new. Pretty much all new DLC sparrows have the tumbler, except for the final type of sparrow, and that's the raid sparrows. There only being 2, being the time breaker and the grave robber. These ones don't have the tumbler functions, but they do have a much bigger boost. The type of sparrow that you have is important, because that decides the functionality that you have within your sparrow, such as having the tumblers or the greater boost. There are 2 testing grounds I use in order to test my sparrow skills. That would be the normal Earth Patrol and the new Plague Lands, as it has the final jump I will be showing you at the end of the video. Let's hop into the Cosmodrome. As for the first tip that you may not know about your sparrow, it's your booster. Everybody knows that your L1 or left trigger boosts the sparrow, but what you didn't know is that the sparrow booster has 2 phases: the continuous boost and what I like to call the impact boost. So as for the boosters, 2 phases. You have the continuous boost, which is this. As you can see, your booster just continues to go. Your sparrow boosts and boosts and boosts, and it'll never die until you run out of battery, as you can see at the bottom left hand of your screen. The second phase of your booster is the impact boost. The initial second that you pull the trigger, that is known as the impact boost, which then transfers into continuously boosting. That initial burst of speed is much greater than your continuous boost. And the simplest way to utilize your impact boost is by simply hitting the trigger again while you're boosting. So as you can see, I am currently boosting, but what you can do again is hit the left trigger again to boost again. As you can see, the battery at the bottom left hand goes down, but now as you watch the battery in the left hand corner of the screen, you can see it goes down every time you boost while boosting, but you can hear it slightly goes faster. You only have a number of these before you run out of battery, and you have to wait for your sparrow to recharge the battery before you can impact boost again. The most important thing to note about the impact boost is jumping. So here's a nice rock to go jumping off of. Now look how high you go just by boosting normally. As you can see, decent height, but nothing super crazy. You just go up to the rock nice and slow, and at the very edge of the rock, you boost, and as you can see, you go much higher and much farther. Here's another example. Off the edge of the plane. Normal boosting, yeah, you can barely make it to the barrier. But if you boost at the last second, let's see how much farther that we can go. Much farther and much faster, as you can see. Because what happens is when you just boost off of a cliff or off a rock or whatever you jump off of, if you just boost normally, your speed slowly drops. But when you boost at the last second, like that drop-off effect doesn't happen when you boost at the last second. No? Hey! Hey, I'm doing a video here! What are you shooting at me for? Whatever, let's just do it. Well, there you go. That's how you do an event. Okay, back to the video. Alright, as for the second part of the video is now the tumblers and the stabilizers. This is simply the motion of going left and right, as well as the right trigger in midair, allowing you to destabilize your sparrow and do flips and all sorts of things. The first little tip to note is that you can do flips in midair to regain your battery. If you successfully land a flip, you hear that sound, and as you can see at the bottom left-hand corner, your battery replenishes. You can use side boosting to correct yourself in midair, which is really nice. Let's say you're heading towards a rock, you can simply jump out of the way. This technique is especially useful in Sparrow League racing. As you can see, when I go off this jump, I'm aiming for a rock. You can correct yourself to get out of the way. But note, whether on the ground or in the air, side boosting takes away from your battery. So this concludes all the secrets of the Sparrow, except for this last one, which combines all previous tips into one. It's called Sparrow hopping, or at least that's what I like to call it. You combined your initial boost along with your air stabilization and side boosting, all into one to go much farther. As you can see, never mind, I fell off my Sparrow again. Well, shit. Let me try that again. Once again, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's almost like you're flying. But it is very, very difficult to control. In order to do this technique, you must boost off the jump, continuously boost throughout the whole jump, continuously keep boosting through the air. While in the air, you hold down the right trigger the entire time you're in the air. Use your left thumbstick to turn yourself in either direction, left or right. You keep holding down the trigger to keep yourself in this position, also using your left thumbstick. And whichever side of your character is pointing up corresponds to which bumper that you use in order to hop. In case of this right here, I turn my character to the right, which means my left side is pointing up, which means I use the left bumper to jump up. It allows you to fly at much greater distances at the cost of your battery, but very difficult to control. Now, I don't know if this technique can be used in Sparrow League racing beneficially, but if one can master this technique, they are able to fly farther than any Guardian out there. So these are all the secrets of the Sparrow. Now I'm going to take you to the final part of this video. The test to prove that you are the master Sparrow rider. Now, if you wish to test yourself, follow me to the Plague Lands, and I will show you the spot in order to test yourself. This right here on the other side of the bridge is the spot to test yourself. So you follow the bridge until you get to this point right here, where the giant Siva tree and this semi-truck is. This is the Forgotten Pass jump. Down below is a giant canyon with a death barrier, which means if you fail, it costs you your life. But this is the jump. You have to make it from right here, between these barriers. You can jump anywhere along these barriers, it does not matter, but the jump is from here to right over there along that road. And there's only one way to do it, and that's by using the Sparrow hopping technique. You cannot use normal boosting or jumping, although you could probably make it if you boost off and then jump off your Sparrow, but that's not what this is about. Only those who could complete this Forgotten Pass jump can truly call themselves Master Sparrow Riders. And there you go. It's a very short looking jump, but this is the only way to make it across with a Sparrow. Well, that concludes the master guide to riding the Sparrow. I hope you all enjoyed, learned something new, and I hope we have much greater competition when Sparrow League racing finally comes around the corner. Again, I am Zerin. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time. Have a lovely day. Yep, let's see if I have what it takes. Almost. Oh, yeah, that was ugly. That was ugly, but I made it. Man, that is a difficult jump. That was ugly, but I made it. I fucking went the wrong way. I forgot to aim. And there you go. And I'm getting shot at. Fuck you! Get away from me, you faggots! Ah, I fucked it up. I got killed by a dead guy.